How did you find out that the president was going to be staying in your neighborhood?
When they started shutting down the streets around our home.
So you had no advance notice?
No, we didn't know in advance. They just started shutting down all the streets in the surrounding areas, and so we asked the police what was happening, and they told us.
Is this a hotel that would ordinarily be hosting a head of state?
I would be very surprised if that were true. It's not exactly the highest end hotel. I was surprised to hear that President Biden was staying here.
Are you a particular supporter of the president's policies?
No, not really.
Yeah. So how did you feel knowing that he was coming here raising hundreds of thousands of dollars from, including large Jewish donors?
I have immense respect for our country, and I think, irrespective of whether or not we believe in the policies of the president, we should be respecting the administration. I think that should have been true of President Trump's presidency, and I think that should be true of President Biden's. And I think he should be able to raise money, irrespective of whether the vast majority of people in our neighborhood, don't necessarily agree with his policies.
What do you think about the donors contributing to his pressure for a Palestinian state and for a ceasefire on the Hamas mission?
I don't agree with that characterization that he actually believes in that. He's come out and been pretty staunchly against what Hamas did. He's been a staunch supporter of Israel. And notwithstanding his other policies, I tend to appreciate what he's done since October 7th.
Well, but the State Department is pressing for a Palestinian state through his dictum.
I think it's more complex than maybe we're giving it credit for. It's a complex debate in the Middle East. I think, first and foremost, Israel needs to have America's support, unwavering, unconditional, and I think he came out after October 7th and has said that multiple times. He's gone to Israel multiple times, or Blinken has. So first and foremost, I appreciate that. The intricacies of what the policy resolution should be, I think is yet to be determined, because I don't think we have enough information as of yet.
What do you think about re-electing this administration for another 4 years at this juncture?
I'm not the biggest fan of Biden. I think he's had, I think he is a little bit compromised from a mental health standpoint. He would not be my first choice, but it also largely depends on who's brought in on the Republican side.
And if it were a Trump Republican candidacy, wouldn't you support the Trump presidency? Trump candidacy?
I think I'm yet to be determined whether or not I would choose Trump over Biden. At present, based on what I know today, I would not choose Biden.
Or how about keeping this regime in power under a different Democrat president like Gavin Newsom or Kamala Harris?
If Gavin Newsom is the elect, I don't care who's on the Republican side, I would not vote for the Democratic side. Gavin Newsom is evil incarnate, and I would never vote for him in a million years.
Do you trust the tabulation under the Democrat oversight?
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, the tabulation that your votes will be counted and not diluted.
I don't. I don't trust the Democratic side and how they tabulate votes.